from what we know, it is the highest elevation cigar farm in the world, which I think we can appreciate with the cleanliness of the smoke.
So what is the wrapper?
So the wrapper is also Nicaraguan,
What seed?
and it's quite hard because people come here and they ask for
Montecristo.
Bolivars, Montecristos, or Romeo and Julieta. Hey everyone, welcome back to Cigar Rachel. As always, Kurosh is here with me. How are you, Kurosh?
Good. Looking forward to today.
Very nice. We're going to be smoking a Placencia, a new release. It's called Placencia Alma del Cielo, which has that name because it's been grown. The tobacco has been grown at a very high altitude, but I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a bit. So yeah, anyway, this is what the review today is going to be of, and this is a brand new cigar that has been released actually a couple of weeks ago. We went to the launch event here in London, and we're really looking forward to smoking this. What do you think of the first appearances, Kurosh?
It looks beautiful. It's got a nice textured wrapper.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very nice. I think the band complements the color of the wrapper really well. It is one of the Placencia cigars that are, like the premium range. This is really nice. Alma del Cielo means soul of the sky.
El cielo. It's not Reno Clio.
No. Cielo means sky, so soul of the sky. But yeah, I think it looks really nice. We're going to cut it, light it, and see what happens. So I am going to go for one of these straight cuts, and I think you're going for a V-cut, right?
V-cut. Yeah, I sort of prefer
V-cut now?
V-cut on a lot. Anything about not small gauges, like medium to large gauges.
So Robustos, Toros, Gran Toros.
Yeah, Robusto and above.
That's a good draw. Very, very easy. I think that one you can just pull it off. So this is a Robusto, 478 by 52. The strength on this cigar is a medium strength. So we're going to check that out. And the wrapper, the binder, the filler are all Nicaraguan, which makes this a
Puro.
Nicaraguan puro.
So I think in the Ignite he was saying the filler is from. Was this the one that they got the filler from that high altitude place?
Yeah, they've grown this tobacco at a very high altitude. That's why it's called Alma del Cielo, soul of the sky, because of the altitude that it was grown in. But this is a Nicaraguan puro. How's that first couple of draws? I heard
the retrohale was really nice.
Very unique kind of retrohale, isn't it?
It's got this note that I can't sort of put my finger on.
So it's a bit of like bitterness in the tongue, but it's very clean. Retrohale was really nice. There was a note again saying, let me try and see if I can pick up that note.
So some cedar.
Yeah, there's a woody note to it.
Nutty, yeah. It's like ginger.
Yeah, there's a bit of
it's got a kick to it.
A ginger spice to it.
I've never experienced that before.
That is actually in the review notes, a ginger. And I think that's what's giving it the little bit of a bitterness or tingling in the tongue. There's a bit of Marzipan or something like that. When you pick it up in the retrohale, I think that's what it was.
Oh, this is very yummy.
Yeah, in the retrohale, I pick up that Marzipan or that kind of profiled. The draw is very easy, very open, I would say, but because of the amount of smoke, every time I take a draw, it is very filling, creamy, thick. So I think it works well with the amount of smoke that comes out of this cigar. But wow, this is really nice, and it's very clean. There is aged tobacco, a 10-year-old aged tobacco. Yeah, over 10 years old aged tobacco in here, which I think we can appreciate with the cleanliness of the smoke.
So what is the wrapper?
So the wrapper is also Nicaraguan.
What seed?
From the notes that I had, and I don't remember even in the event they're saying where the seed was. Did they mention it? I don't think they mentioned it on the event either. Because Kuros and I went to the launch event, and we saved these cigars for today. But yeah, I don't remember them mentioning where the seeds were from. They made not a big deal, but most of the event was about growing at high altitude and experimenting. The brand is experimenting with different regions, different areas.
I thought it was a Cuban seed, if my memory serves me correctly.
It could be, because the in Nicaragua, yeah, it does really well with the Cuban seed, but also the Placencia family. A couple of podcasts ago, I mentioned about how they are investing a lot in the soil, and they're also classified as an environmentally friendly, organic farms. So they were mentioning a lot about that in the launch event. But this is nice. I don't think we tried it in the event.
I think I did.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't.
I
It's my
think
first time trying it.
I think I did, but I tried like 5 cigars that day, so
Yeah.
it's all like a blend of smoke and like I don't remember anything.
So that's the thing. Whilst I do those, I don't know if you are a subscriber, but if you are subscribed, you will see that I've done a lot of interviews and a lot of the brands were doing launches and stuff. So we've done a lot of videos about that. Whilst I do the video, I take Kurosh to sample the cigars. Then he says, "We gotta try this one. We gotta try that." I can't do two jobs at once, so he lays a hand.
Spoiled me. But yeah, but it's not like wine tasting that you can have a sip and spit it out and have try another wine. So you get a cigar, you have to smoke all of it, and it's funny usually because you're sitting next to another cigar guy, and they love to chat.
Time flies. But yeah, because a lot of people, well, I see it in the events. They start smoking, they smoke for 5-10 minutes. I mean, some of them are not smokers, although this event that we went to was a trade event, so most of them are smokers. But they will only smoke, 10-20 minutes and give up on the cigar. I always say you have to smoke at least to the middle of the second third, because the cigar will evolve throughout time as it warms up, as your palate also evolves with the smoke.
The main reason I smoke a cigar is for the final third.
That's the best bit, in my opinion. But a lot of people just try it, oh no, it's too loose, or this is not what I want. I see it a lot in the Habanos smokers, the ones that are Habanos only. They will try other cigars and like, oh, it's not a Habanos, and they just put it down. They're used to their profiles. But this is nice. So this one is currently retailing at $29.99, $29.50. We still don't have it in Toro Puro. I wanted to give it a try because, like I said, I hadn't enjoyed this one before. But let's see how it goes. We might add it into the website. We already have a couple of Placencias, which we really enjoyed. So maybe this one will make the cut. Nice. I like the branding. And again, the wrapper.
It's really nice because it's got this little ring here, so when you take that off.
Yes. So this cigar has 3 rings, and it gives you, obviously, the bottom ring is just the branding Alma del Cielo. That one there is normally put on to protect the foot of the cigar. So when you put it in your humidor or in your pouch or something, it doesn't damage the wrapper. So that one is for protection. Then you have the middle one, which is branding and also for you to hold the cigar. But as you come down, as the label is so thick, they leave you with a little one. You will see at the end, when we remove this one, there will be a little one. You can still hold the cigar. But they've been very smart because they have managed to keep branding all the way through. So most of the cigars, you get to the middle of the second third, you take the band off, and then they're in the ashtray, and you don't know what cigar it was. But these guys leave in that little last band.
Yeah.
When you stop smoking, you leave it in the ashtray, and you can still see who it was, and smart branding. So Alma del Cielo, like I mentioned earlier, is because of the tobaccos used in this cigar that are grown at high altitude. It's actually grown at 1,300 meters above sea level on Finca San Julián in Condega. And from what we know, it is the highest elevation cigar farm in the world. That's what they mentioned as well on the release. Which means cold nights and very close to the sun as well. So it produces a different kind of tobacco that you would find maybe in a valley. And that's what they were experimenting here. They've also invested a lot in the soil. As I mentioned, Placencia, they are investing a lot in the soils. They think that the soil is very important to create good plants, to create good tobacco and excellent notes on on the cigars.
But he said only the filler was from
Yeah,
there.
only, not the whole, not everything. Everything is from Nicaragua,
Yeah.
but different parts of Nicaragua.
So Placencia, their primary business is growing tobacco.
That's how they started, yes.
That's it. Then they make cigars,
And they make cigars for other brands as well.
other brands as well. So that fire, no, that fire was in the Joya del Joya del
AJ Fernandez.
AJ Fernandez.
AJ Fernandez.
So they make cigars for these. A lot of these branded
Boutique brands, yeah.
are made by.
But the big brands like AJ Fernandez, Placencia, they make a lot of cigars. But yeah, the Placencia family is a fifth generation company, and they started by just growing tobacco, and they were doing so good that they started also making their own cigars, and now they're one of the most reputable brands in the New World, especially in Nicaragua.
And Lizardo, do you know their range? Is there a structure to their range? Like the ones with the black label, are they the stronger ones?
Yeah, I don't think it goes by the color, but I know that they have the Alma del Cielo, the black one that you smoked. That's like the premium range.
Yeah. The color?
No, the Alma. So
The Alma.
Yeah. Alma de Fuego, Soul. They have Soul. That's like their one of the premium range, but they have a wide variety of range. Again, more budget friendly cigars, and more of the premium cigars as well.
And they're quite popular in America.
They're very popular. Well, worldwide now, they're very popular.
So I went to a cigar lounge in London last week.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name? Let's give the guys a shout out.
Fumar.
Puma?
So yeah, this is the Alma series, which is based in emotional and spirit elements. This range.
So the cigar lounge was called Fumar.
Fumar, which means smoke. Yeah.
Does it?
Smoking.
Is that in
Spanish? I don't know if that's the real reason why they put it on, but in Spanish it means.
Should I show the guys the bill?
It's up to you.
Yeah, so
any details you.
Well, there's not much.
Well, I don't think they will grab it anyway. But it is a Habanos only lounge, right?
So I'll tell them. So this is one. I had a Parategas Series D, number 4, the Maduro one. Yeah. So that was £60, and £5.50 for a Coke Zero. And yeah, so I went there. They had a beautiful humidor.
Yeah.
And it was wall to wall, like Cubans.
Wow.
It was wall to wall Cubans, and she was showing me like the cigars and explaining. And they had. I said, "Why don't you have any New World cigars?" And she said, "We only do the best here." And but I didn't want to argue with her, so I said, "Fine."
Yeah, it's the way that they brand and the cigars they carry and stuff. I don't find that more of a. Go ahead.
Yeah, the guy next to me was smoking a Bolivar.
Okay.
And the cigar went like pear-shaped halfway in the middle, yeah?
Those are the best, yeah?
The best cigar, yeah.
That's the best.
But they were kind enough to come and change it, so they gave, the guy had paid 70 quid for a cigar, and it could like halfway through. It was like
the problem is when that was a lounge, but when you buy a cigar like that and you take it home.
That's it, huh?
Then it's a bit more difficult to take it back and this and that,
Because you've lit it up, half of it is...
You got to take it back and show them, look, it's a bad... Not many people will do that. Again, I think it's more of a, what do you call it? A advertising kind of thing, it's the best. Or maybe, I believe that at one point, Habanos was the best.
Obviously, because there was nothing else.
Yeah, but now, not too sure. Now, I find it a bit rude because brands like this, 5th generation, and there's a lot more brands. There's master blenders. There's a lot of people who put a lot of work on creating amazing cigars. For somebody to come and say, "Oh no, we only do Habanos because we only do the best," trying to say that the rest is not the best. I don't think that's nice to say because you're also putting down a lot of hard work, generations, a lot of innovation, maybe just for branding or just to say that you're selling the best?
So next time I'm gonna say you're not a true cigar person. They kick you, and they'll kick me.
They'll kick you out. But it's an experience. So you go to places like this. They only do Habanos. Again, it's in London. London has more of a atmosphere for Habanos. People love Habanos. There's a lot of history with Habanos, so it's appealing to that market.
And it's a matter of education, because if you don't know, you don't know. It's like, because I was watching, like I was there alone because all my friends they had jet lag, and so they wanted to go to bed. But I was sort of nosing around and looking at. It's like, I think all the people around me, only one guy knew his stuff properly, yeah. And the rest, they just, everything had to be explained to them, which is
Okay.
which is
So yeah, and like you said, £60, £5 for a Diet Coke. You're going there for the experience as well,
and I enjoyed the experience. Yeah.
and that's what is important, and that's what makes these places special. You know, because you could end up buying the cigar and smoking it at home by yourself,
Yeah.
or you could go to a lounge like that. They'll cut it for you. The service, the atmosphere, the music, all of that makes the vibe. And
And I was away. I had a few hours to kill.
Yeah.
It was like lovely. It was
Yeah.
10 times better than a coffee shop.
Exactly.
10 times more expensive.
And think about it during the winter time. Either you're outside of a coffee shop, freezing, rushing, or you go to a lounge like this and you enjoy the moment with people around you that also enjoying cigars. So I understand. What I don't like is that, you know, we're only selling the best because Habanos is the best, this and that. I think it's up to the consumer to decide that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we
I
sell
don't
Habanos
understand
and we
because-
sell New World. I don't mind. I think they both serve a purpose, and there are great Habano cigars as well as there are great New World cigars.
And what I don't understand is because they are selling it, so the margins would be probably the same. Cubans
Probably,
are going to
yeah.
be better, slightly
But they
better.
might sell better.
Oh, it's a shift them better.
Yes, because for example, I know as a fact, as we supply some of the restaurants here in Cardiff, they sell more of the Habano cigars than they sell New World cigars. And I've been there a couple of times and I've asked why you guys are not pushing the cigars. And they're like, it's quite hard because people come here and they ask for
Monte
Bolivars,
Cristo.
Monte Cristos, or Romeo and Julieta. That's what they know. That's what they sell the most. So lounges like this, people come as tourists, like you were spending the weekend. You go there and you're like, what clicks into my mind? Bolivar. Let's get a Bolivar. Partagas. So I understand why, but in London it works a lot like that. But as I'm based online, I think I'm able to provide a variety. I mean, I choose what I think is some of the iconic brands from Habanos, as well as New World and value for money and quality. But then, yeah, you do run the risk with Habanos of getting a cigar that is not going to go too well. This is nice. Did you pick up a citrus note?
Yeah, and
Yes.
coffee.
Yes. So it started, the second third is just about to start, but just before I hit it, there was a very nice citrus note. I would say something like orange peel, more than the actual juice of the orange or a lemon. And now it has cleaned up a bit. The palate is also clean. The smoke is thick, but it's not annoying. It's a really nice experience.
Yeah, it's quite thick. It's borderline, not annoying.
Yes.
Yeah.
The last time we were struggling, we ended the video like, oh my god, that was strong. This is still medium, light to medium strength. The other one was light to medium strength, but it started to hit us. I think it was the smoke in the room.
What did you smoke last time?
That was the what now, man?
You've got to make that list. To make that list, I'll put it here.
Yes, done.
Like Top Gear, like, you know,
Oh yeah,
affordable fast cars.
we should do something like that.
And we rate it and we stick it.
We should do something like that. We could have a board.
Oh, with the
Would you guys
magnet.
like that if we have a
then
board?
we can rate them,
Rate
yeah?
them.
First class, second class. Oh, that's an excellent idea. It was my idea, yeah?
His idea. Let me know in the comments if you guys approve and we do something like that.
Yeah, so like Top Gear, affordable fast cars, they had a list there and they would...
So we could have maybe three boards, three lists: affordable cigars, medium range, high end, and then we rank them to see which one we enjoy the most.
On 3 different boards?
Yeah.
I think we should put them on one board.
We'll discuss that
We'll
later.
discuss this offline and
Yeah.
bring it
But
back
let
here.
us know if you're interested. Let me know in the comments. Great idea. Because we always smoke the cigars and we say this is good, this is that, but one is hard sometimes as we're doing the videos, especially me because I got notes, I researched for this cigar, to remember what was the last cigar that we smoked. As a matter of fact, we nearly did a video again of a cigar we've already done.
And it wasn't our first time that we did.
I know. But having the list also gives people, you know, what we like and what
where they're at. And
nice. So how is that? You're a bit further along.
yeah, I'm trying to slow down for you to catch up here. I like when a cigar tastes good, I sort of like to go for it. And
you've been smoking a lot recently, haven't you?
not a lot. One a day, one every other day.
But the variety, yeah?
Variety, yeah. Well, variety, I've been smoking a lot of Foundation Olmecs.
You like those?
I like those, yeah. I like those. I went to the shop to pick up a couple.
Yeah. We got them in stock now.
Okay, lovely. So I can, yeah. So pick up, and I take the. So I think they had. So I was passing by a boat to the other day. I passed by and I go. Oh, I wanted one of these. You took all of them. I think it's your shop order, some man. I told him, what did you order? I said, yeah, I'll order one for the shop and one for myself. I thought, good. But he said
they're good.
The rep was gonna come here today or yesterday. Is
Okay.
that the? Is that
It will be George.
Oh, it will be George.
He hasn't mentioned that he's coming.
Okay.
But he did mention he was going to come, but he didn't say he was. I spoke to him today. He didn't say he was here.
He wants to bring us our ashtray and
This is really good. Different. Very different to what we smoked recently. I wouldn't say it's a beginner cigar, but I would say for somebody who is new to cigars, they will enjoy this because the nicotine level is not too high, but there's a lot of subtle notes coming in and some very pronounced notes.
It's a bit complex. Is it like a complex?
It's very
complex cigar for a beginner, maybe. But they'll enjoy it. But I don't think they might
Understand
why they're enjoying it,
Yeah.
which is absolutely fine.
Yeah, because
That's the point, is to enjoy it. The
Yeah.
point is not to
and then slowly you get the hang
analyze
of it.
it and get every note and things like that. It's like
Exactly.
Sometimes. So when we talk about cigars now, sometimes I'm just smoking a cigar and I just don't pay attention to any of it.
Yeah.
And it's fine. I'll enjoy it as much. You know?
That's how you're meant to smoke the
It's like
cigar.
I'm smoking half. Oh, like this tastes like that. That's it.
Yeah.
Because I'm busy.
But that's really how you're meant to smoke it. We're doing a review. That's what we mentioned in the notes. Something that you like, you can go and buy it. But regularly, I will do the same. You know, just enjoy the moment, most of it. Enjoy the ritual. That's
I really have. Like my the standard is not too complicated. I've got so yeah, is it good built? Does it taste yummy or not?
yeah.
Or is it strong or not? That's it.
Well, I always say that.
I want it strong, yummy, and good built.
Yeah. So yeah, I always say that a cigar is not bad unless it has construction problems or it tastes of ammonia. Then that's a bad cigar.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, it's a cigar that is not to your taste. Maybe it's too strong, maybe it has notes that you don't like. But if it smokes well, it's yummy, like you said, and has a good construction, then it's a good cigar.
But I don't like bland cigars.
Yeah, plain cigar. They're a bit boring.
Yeah, it's just it really bothers me.
There's a
But
couple
those are usually cheap, low budget cigars.
Yeah. Normally, you do get. I mean, there are premium cigars that are like that, and they serve a purpose. Yeah. Some people just like smoking, and they don't care about notes and stuff. But I am a lot into the flavors, the notes.
Those like a bunch of those Nicaraguan cigars I tried. They were all really nice.
Yeah. Normally, premium cigars will have notes coming through because they're premium, they're grown properly, and like I said many times before, all of these notes come from the soil. So when you burn the oils in the leaf, that's when you get all the notes coming through.
And I don't like my cigar going off at all.
All right. Why has it happened?
No, if it does, like if you leave it and okay, I'll try to finish the cigar
Okay,
in
okay.
one sitting.
Yeah,
You know, so I don't like to leave it, go back, come back half an hour
yeah.
later, light it up.
I'm the same.
It doesn't. The experience is a bit disjointed
Yeah.
for me then, so I don't get the whole. It's like going on a roller coaster, halfway through the roller coaster, getting off, going have a cup of tea, come back,
And then
and
boom.
boom. So the whole
Yeah, yeah.
the build up of it is
I agree, and I find that okay, 15 minutes if you're smoking and you're enjoying your cigar, but you're also enjoying the conversation, and it goes off and you
yeah.
light it up again. That's fine. There's not much of a change, but I
The
find
cigar
that
is
if
still warm.
yes, I
It
find
has,
that if you leave it there for 30
and
minutes
it
and come
grows
back
cold.
and
Old,
realize
yeah,
it changes. It changes, especially for a few minutes at least. There's a bit of a change until the cigar adjusts itself. I also like just smoking the whole thing through, and that's why, you know, a lot of people think I smoke 3 cigars, 4 cigars a day every day. I don't because I need that time. I like to have that hour and a half to be able to go through the whole cigar and enjoy it. It's the ritual that is important to me, the flavors of the cigar. But everybody does it differently. If you're working and you have to leave, you have to leave. You come back to it. Yeah, look, I just tapped the ash on purpose to drop it. Construction is good. But that citrus note, that orange peel note came through again, and I think it's really nice in the palate. So you've been enjoying cigars nearly daily. Have you found that if you smoke too much is too much, or you miss it when you don't smoke it?
I miss a little bit, but yeah, uh, yeah. I don't have to smoke every day, and I don't smoke every day. Yeah, anyway, yeah. I definitely don't enjoy more than one cigar a day.
Yeah.
It's I think ideally for me is one every other day.
Yes. I think the body kind of needs a break.
Yeah, yeah, and again that ritual of sitting for 1 hour and doing, and because I've got sort of a system now, and you know I do that if I need to think about something, like because I know I'm there for 1 hour.
Okay.
I give some thought to it.
Brainstorm and
But
things
yeah,
like that. Oh,
focus on something.
that's nice.
I like to do that. I just don't like to go on cigar either. And I'm trying to introduce it into my business.
Okay.
Yeah, like
In which way?
I'm trying to get people's asses down on a seat, and when we're making
Oh, to have the conversation, to have that ritual. Okay,
yeah,
around the business. Oh, that's
instead
good.
of, yeah.
It's really good.
So
Cigars are very good for that.
yeah,
Because
I've been trying. So far, a couple of people have thought I'm nuts. But I'm getting there. It's like but a group of my colleagues I took had this, and now they're sort of
Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool. I mean, that's why you see in movies and and ads and like pictures and stuff, always like businessmen around it. The ritual of enjoying a cigar, and I think it's because it calms you. You guys are relaxed and you're talking, important things in the middle. But the ritual is very friendly, very community, very family like. So everybody is like at the same level kind of thing, enjoying the ritual.
Because I would never do business over alcohol.
Yes.
Again, that's something I was taught.
Yeah.
When I was younger.
Yeah.
You know,
Don't do business. No, that's
don't
good.
do business over alcohol.
But you can do business with a
With
cigar.
cigars. Yeah. Nobody told me not to do that.
No, this is good. I think it's built up a little bit of the strength. Not too much on the cigar itself, like the strength is not that much, but the body, the smoke is very creamy, very thick. The draw is very easy, so a lot of smoke comes out. But it's nice. Palate is clean at the end. No, this is very enjoyable. I think it's something we should add to Toro Puro.
Definitely.
Yeah. Obviously, I've tried a lot of cigars, and not many stand out after a while. But there's always one or two that I'll keep on adding to the website because they stand out. They're different. Not just this being grown in high altitude, that's not the only reason, but the flavors, the experience.
It passes my yummy taste. Yummy.
No, that's what we should have on the list.
In the scale, is it yummy? In the scale of yumminess.
But yeah, we should add something like that. Again, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Leave us a comment. What do you think of our ranking of the cigar and using the terms from Kuro's idea?
I didn't know we were going to use the terms as well.
Yeah, why not? Instead of adding general terms, we add our... Let's brainstorm that a bit, but I think it'll be nice. Let us know in the comments, guys. These videos get a lot of views, but very little comments. So if you guys are watching, just leave us a comment. It also helps the algorithm. Share it with a friend. If you got a friend that might like something like this, share it with them. It helps the algorithm. It gives us a bit more of a push to keep creating these videos. I know subscribing to the channel is great, but also comments. I like to hear from the community. What do you like? What do you guys like? What you don't like? Kuro reads the comments all the time.
What is your favorite Placencia cigar? That would be nice to know.
Yes.
What people like.
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, what is your favorite Placencia? Or if you've tried any of the Alma series, or if you tried this one, what do you think of it? But again, this is newly released cigar, and first time I'm trying it. It's really enjoyable.
So what Placencias do you currently do?
So we have the Placencia Alma Fuerte, which is the Salomon, the one we smoked in Portugal, and the Cosecha 151, La Música. That one is also really nice.
La
creamy.
Música?
Yes. We need to try that one. You're gonna like
What's
that
the translation of that?
one. The music. That one is made with 100% Honduran tobacco. It's a Honduran puro.
Oh, interesting.
Similar to what we had with Aladino. Puro. Honduran puro.
The
That's nice.
Aladino was a Honduras puro as well?
Yeah. Let us know if you want us to try that one in one of the videos. But I really like that one as well.
The only thing, I feel the cigar is a bit light weight-wise. Is that a thing?
It could be.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, yeah. But it is nicely packed.
Because some of them are so heavy.
Yes.
The
amount of tobacco they put inside.
packing.
But this one is packed nicely. So I removed the big band, and then you're left with the little band. So if I stopped any time now, you can still see that it's a Placencia cigar that was smoked. Branding. But it's nice branding though. I like the colors they used.
Any difference between a soft flame and a jet flame for lighting a cigar?
In which way?
Do people prefer... Is there an advantage to a soft flame?
Yes. So obviously it's all part of the ritual. Lighting it with a soft flame takes a bit longer, so you kind of relax a bit more when you do it that way. And the temperature on a soft flame is less than in a jet lighter. So you toast the cigar much slower. The oils come to temperature much slower. So it's a bit nicer. But with the jet lighter, that's why I always say don't get too close. So this is a double flame. You just keep it far away so that just the heat of that flame toasts the food of the cigar. If you come too close, then that's going to burn it too quickly. But yeah, it's part of the ritual. I know if you're like a lot of people, when they smoke a ultra premium cigar, they like to use soft flames. Matches are great, but yeah, soft flames are part of that ritual. You're there, you're in,
Because so if you're outside, you need a jet lighter.
Yes.
It makes sense. But the thing is, I find outside, because it's so light, you can't exactly see what you're lighting.
Yeah.
So I end up going like in a shade or inside and just light it and then go outside.
With a soft flame or with the jet lighter?
Either.
So the way that I do it is you can see where the flame is hitting when you're using it.
Not if it's sunny.
But you can see it on the cigar because it turns red.
Yeah.
So that's how
But
I know. But you're a bit too close then.
Blind,
But
yeah. So I tried that with a 4-jet lighter.
oh,
And I nearly destroyed the cigar because I couldn't see. Next thing I knew, it was like
burning the wrapper,
halfway burned on the side.
So what I like to do is, oh, this is one of yours.
Turn it on, yeah.
So these are 3 flames that are going into a point, which is good. And just having the cigar straight and the flame to a side, then you're only burning the top of it instead of in the middle.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you know that blue flame you see now? If you go
Outside is
outside, you can't
really
see
difficult to see. Yeah.
difficult to see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've said to you before, single flame or double flame is more than enough. Anything over that, it's got to be either very windy or a very thick cigar. But normally
So it's
we
like
don't.
a marketing thing, basically.
Yeah. Well, no. Different people like different things.
But a single flame is.
Single flame is fine. It's just that it takes you a bit longer to go around a big cigar, a couple of times maybe. The more flames, the more strength, the hotter it gets, the quicker it will light the cigar. But then you run the risk of burning the wrapper or burning the foot of the cigar too much. I think up to 2 flames, especially if they come to a point.
Yeah.
Because then you're able to figure out where the flame is hitting. But this is really nice. This has been properly aged. You know when it's being aged properly because there's no impurities, there's no ammonia, there's no bad taste to the cigar.
I haven't seen you enjoy a cigar. Rarely you like a cigar that much immediately.
No, but this is nice. It's different. I like that it's different. But I'm coming to the end of this, and it's been really enjoyable all the way through. We had some zesty notes, cedar, coffee notes, very creamy.
There was some ginger at the beginning.
Ginger, yeah. That's a note that we hardly ever pick up on a cigar. It's clean, it's light, plenty of smoke if you like that. Very creamy, great construction. It has been a good cigar overall.
Yeah.
I would say, I know you're drinking tea.
Yeah.
How's that pairing?
Not at all.
No?
No, brings nothing out of it.
Nothing, okay.
The coffee would be nice.
Coffee would be nice. Maybe even some cognac or something like that. Would be nice. Food-wise, I wouldn't say something too strong, too fatty or anything like that. So steak, maybe yes, maybe no. Fish, chicken goes really well. Pasta, we're smoking it midday. Sitting well.
A little bit strong for me.
Yeah, I had a good breakfast today. I prepared. Last time I didn't prepare too good for the cigar, and I was struggling.
I had the eggs royale.
There you go. Nice. Anything you want to add?
No? Lovely.
Yeah.
I'll be happy if you stock this.
Yeah, I will stock it. I will speak to the distributor, and we will probably start stocking this in Toro Puro if we have already got it before the video comes out, because this is going to come out in a couple of weeks. I'll link it in the description. But otherwise, we're going to finish what we have here, and it's been a pleasure doing this video for you guys again. Kurosh, thank you so much. Always a pleasure to have you here. And thank you all. Remember, leave us some comments, subscribe, share the video, and until the next time, enjoy the ritual. Bye.